Here we are back in this underground greenhouse, and let me just explain a little bit about how the construction of this occurred. There was a hole that was dug into the ground a little bit, but not very much here. And then the cement back wall was poured and painted in black. That's in order to capture the heat. And here on the side walls, you can see there's also cement up above the door about a foot, and then it angles down. Now this angle was calculated using how far away from the equator we are, and that is what gives us the angle of this, the front part. Then this part was framed in wood to give us an angle for the roof. On the roof outside is simply some metal roofing, and then there's some wafer board. These are 2x6s, I believe, that are holding this roof up. And then there's insulation inside, and then this is insulation, sheet insulation right here. This runs off a solar system, and it does have capabilities for 110 volt, and that comes from this inverter right here. And there's the battery system that holds the charge, so this is totally off grid. The solar panels charge these batteries, and the only thing that runs on these batteries are primarily, well, only the lighting and the fans. And you want fans in this type of a greenhouse because of the humidity and the heat. And then the front panels are not the plastic sheeting, but it's kind of the rigid plastic. And then here you have windows that you can put up. It looks like there are 3 windows in this greenhouse here on the front wall, and then there's a window on either side. And then the grow boxes are what is used to grow the produce with walking space in between. Let me walk over this way and show you these don't get used often, but they do get used occasionally. And this has a screen on the other side, so you can pull this and there's a screen on it, and that allows the air to flow through here. You can also see that in addition to the windows up front, there are some of the very same things that allows airflow. So it doesn't allow sunlight in. Of course, this low you don't need sunlight, but it does have that screen there so that bugs can't make their way in, and animals. And then you have these little trapdoor type things that you put on and off. And that's insulation on there as well. 2-inch foam insulation, it looks like, maybe 3-inch. So this is how this underground greenhouse is set up. And these barrels along the back are filled with water, and that water during the day will capture the heat, and then at night it helps disseminate it so that the temperature is much more consistent in this greenhouse. This is a wood stove that hasn't been used, but is available to use, but we really, frankly, haven't found a need to use it a whole lot. So there you go with the greenhouse. There's a workbench on top of these barrels, and this is a fairly large one. It seems to work really quite well. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, share this with your friends. The more of us who are prepared, the better off we're all going to be when the time comes that we need to use our preparedness skills and knowledge to really live and not just to practice it.